What's up? I gave you ready? Hey, this is Sports Coach.
And he's great. We're here with allhiphop.com and the Urbanworld Film Festival. Don't let anybody else.
I'd have to say, stick with your dreams. Believe in yourself. Follow them until your dying day. Doesn't matter how far you get. Just believe in yourself.
Just like such an incredible cast of people. How was it working on this show?
How was it working on that show? It was great. I mean, I learned a lot from David and Lil Rel, and you know, I don't know, man. I'm just really blessed to be able to do a great show like that.
And to like break off into like such a big film like Get Out, and now your own show branching out. How does it feel to music just all come together for you?
It feels great. It feels like something that's why you do it. You know what I mean? You just want to make sure you're prepared to do it. So I just been having fun, man. To be quite honest with you, it's a fun job to do your dream. You know.
Now with this being your show, your big together, how much work you have to put in behind the scenes?
Man, yo. A lot of times, unless you come on set, you don't realize how much I have to do. So I do write it, I do produce it, I have to answer every question. I'm in the editing room, editing every episode, I'm in every meeting. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot more than I thought. But this is what I asked for.
So how do you juggle it all? TV, film, you know, regular life, personal life?
It's hard to say. I think you just kind of go with the flow of it. But I do a good job. I know when to take myself out. So if I feel like I'm overwhelmed, I'm gonna go to Universal Studios and ride roller coasters and hang out for a little bit. I think you gotta learn to do that. It's just sometimes it's like I go dancing if I have to. Like whatever I need to do to like.
They see you dancing on the yacht. So
oh God! I haven't seen the video. I keep forgetting that happens. You know what I mean?
I mean now. Urbanworld is such a big festival, and I know you're on a promo, you know, trail for the show. What made you want to do Urbanworld this year?
Just what it's known for, man. It breaks out a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff goes well, especially within the black community from being at the festival. So it's an honor being here. I'm saying like a lot of the veteran actors and actresses are here. There's a lot of great creators here. I love giving people advice. And hopefully they listen. People always ask for advice. I'm like, are they actually listening? No. So it's been fun doing that. So I'm excited for them to see the show. And yes, it's great.
Filmmakers out there, pursue your passion, and the young actors out there, you know, be a blessing to the smallest person on the crew. That seed can go a long way. Respect yourself, respect others around you, value everyone, and you know, you can get nothing but positive energy and creativity out of that experience. So thank you, Juanita.
I love that. Treat the intern like the CEO. I love it. So what we're gonna go ahead and do, because I cannot be still.
Well, I'll say, I remember when I was looking to direct, and I realized, well, I had never directed before, so no one really wanted to just give me that opportunity, so I had to go take my own money, raise my own money, and do the work in order to create product that people would appreciate, in order to trust me to create and direct and work on their projects, you know? So I would say you just gotta keep pressing. You know, faith is one of the greatest things that you have outside of your talent. You have your talent, but it takes faith to help empower you to keep pushing and not to quit. Don't assume that it's not gonna happen because it's just taking some time. There's a process to success. Allow yourself to experience the process and learn as much as you can on the way. Don't give up. And you know, I always give the scripture in Galatians 6:9, not to grow weary while doing good. Or come on! I love that. I don't know, girl. Why was I looking so crazy? I felt like I was looking fake after I fell down the steps and was running out. I was like, oh, look at that fake ass running. You know, like, acting like I was like something was hurting. I was like, damn it, is that some fake shit? Or is that like... You know, I can't look at myself, honey. I don't know why. I just do whatever the director tells me to do. And that's it, you know, but I cringe every time I look at myself. I don't care what it is, so
But look, at least you're
Here first.
Hold up. Ready? 1, 2, 3. 2 more shots. Thank you.
And here. And one more.
Right here?
Good, baby. This way? Sir. What's going on, man?
George. Did you right here? One more time with the George. Hey, this is a rare occasion, y'all.
Whole film. She was reading the manuscript at the same time when I was reading it before it was published. So I had to meet her. She came in, and her experience said so much like star in this movie. So I didn't even look at any other star. She's the star of this movie and star the character, Amandla StenBerg.
Everyone looks so beautiful. Man, this is so exciting.
Yeah, well, I want to introduce a very important person. He came in, he just first auditioned. I remember when I auditioned him, you weren't there. I actually showed you the tape. And then as soon as I showed you the tape of this person, you had this big old smile on your face. And this guy is incredible. I loved him in The Work Detroit. He just killed that.
Yes.
And also I liked him in New Edition. Algee Smith.
Yo, what's up, nigga? What's that? Yeah, sure. I want to thank Urbanworld, first of all, for having us. This feels like such a special, perfect place to be premiering in New York, so thank you so much. I want to thank Angie Thomas for providing such incredible source material. Yes. I felt like when I read this book, I had never been so validated by any piece of art. I never felt so represented. I didn't feel like someone like me was allowed to be portrayed as multidimensional, as nuanced, as being able to experience a breadth of emotion and express it in a myriad of ways. And so that was the most incredible moment just even reading the book. So to be here and to be allowed and be trusted with this character by George and by Fox, who allowed us to be very unapologetically Black, is such an honor. Thank you guys for showing up. I hope that you enjoy it. I'm so exhausted by the constant dehumanization of Blackness and the way that we are postulated in the media that so often perpetuates really negative and detrimental tropes. And so hopefully through this, those who don't empathize with our experiences, don't understand the gravity of the situation, are able to have some sort of empathy and understand that we are real-life, living human beings with beating hearts and families, and we experience joy and pain, and throughout all of it, we express who we are.
Hey, I ain't got nothing to say. I'm just going to say yes, I agree.
Thank you, guys. Algee Smith. So I guess we'll do some Q&As. Any questions? Cassandra, I can pass the mic. Great.
You know, I think we moved through the process of shooting the way that we always move through things, which is with a lot of joy and levity, despite the circumstances. I felt like the process of making this film was almost a process of processing and mourning and holding the space to grieve. And I think that we felt that the entire time. So although it was really emotionally taxing and draining, there is this sense of holding a space to honor the lives of those who have fallen victim to police brutality. I also felt like we found a lot of community within each other, and so we had a lot of love and support present just within the entire cast and crew. There was so much love, and everyone had their intention in the right place. I think intention is everything.
Changing the end. But I want to know a bit more about how you became involved with it, a little bit about Angie and how you all connected around the turn. They had to be a part of this. Did you all build it together? Did you pass after the fact? Did you were part making? Can you tell us about your journey with it?
It was pretty collaborative from the jump. I think I was in my senior year of high school, at the end of my senior year of high school, and I found out about the book, and it was because my mom has a friend who's a young adult author who had been hearing a lot of buzz about this particular project that highlighted the events of the Black Lives Matter movement, but was through this personal narrative, this 16-year-old girl who is code switching between different environments. And she passed it along to me because she said that the character's life events reminded her of mine. And at that time, my agency had their hands on the unpublished manuscript. And we knew that the book would be successful. We didn't know that it would be what it is. It's been incredible to see the response, but at that point I chased it really hard because I fell in love with the book the moment I read it. I felt like it was such a special window into Blackness, into existing as a contemporary Black American, which is a nuanced experience. It has a lot of complexities to it, and oftentimes I think we get very simplified and kind of pigeonholed in the representations we're afforded. So that was already speaking so much to my heart, so I chased it, and they were already starting to package the film, and they were interested in me for it, just because I think maybe some of the ideas that I have spoken about to them kind of were representative of Star's ideas, or at least the person she becomes at the end of the story. So I attached at the end of my senior year of high school, and we went through the whole process together, me and George in the studio, constructing Star. I was guarding the book. I was guarding the book vigilantly. I was like, you better not touch a single, it was like my child, I was like, better not touch a single hair on the book's head. But we went through that whole process together, and worked with Audrey and Tina on writing the script. And then I actually had a re-audition process once the script was finished, because I think everyone realized how paramount it was that Star was represented correctly, and so I was just put through the fire one more time. Not to call out George. I basically had to prove that I was capable of doing it, and that Star was in my heart, and it worked.
It did work. It worked very well.
Brown skin Moses.
Yes, brown skin Moses. Yes. And I love that, in a very short order, the three of you as collaborators, really, the two performers are able to create this connection. And really, as I was watching, I was like, God, that really wasn't a lot of screen time. It's so impactful.
Yep.
And he just stays with you through the whole thing.
Yep.
Would you talk to me a little bit about how you, I'm sorry, talk a little bit about how you were able to make that connection so quickly? What were the ideas on how you would build that? I love the way it's shot. It's just very simple shots in the car. It's your eyes and the connection. It was great. How did it go? What did you all do?
I think it was just the eyes and the connection. No, to be honest, I think it was, George took a lot of time preparing with us in rehearsal time, doing a lot of unconventional exercises, I guess you could call it. But I think it's just the attention to detail that he took and the time that he took that made that chemistry happen. She's already an amazing person. I feel like I'm a pretty cool guy. So it wasn't really hard for us to connect, but to have that in a little amount of time come across screen and to last, it was a hard thing to do. But I feel like because of his direction and the way he guided us, it just worked out perfectly.
Oh man, he was such an incredible mentor to me. I think oftentimes our relationship reflected that of Starry Mavs, in that he would guide me and teach me lessons, but never directly. It was like he would plant the Easter eggs for me and then allow me to find them and learn things without ever, being patronizing or knocking me over the head with something that I should do. And that came to my performance. I think he taught me a lot, was a guiding hand for my performance. It came to operating on set, how to be in that environment, how to be a professional, how to commit yourself fully. He was constantly giving me amazing lessons, but in a way that I think a father would, allowing me to grow and learn independently of him, but always having a guiding hand.
The value is in revealing that and talking about that and making sure that the larger society is aware of these two faces that people of color or people who are marginalized in many ways have to wear. What's the value of revealing that, taking that out?
I think there's some value in even understanding the amount of mental and emotional work that goes into code switching. That's a huge part of, I think, what takes a mental toll on us as Black people. I think, white people or non-Black people being exposed to that, understanding that our lives are nuanced. We're very smart people. We know how to be chameleons. We understand that the way that we present ourselves authentically might not be conducive to our success because we exist amidst white institutions. And so I think a self-awareness, being an awareness of that experience when approaching us would be helpful. If non-Black people are able to understand that that is the line that we consistently walk, maybe they'll have more of a sensitivity to our experiences, or at least be able to conceptualize of us as multi-dimensional beings who are not just one stereotype or one trope that is often perpetuated by the media.